Hello everybody, my name is EK and welcome back to Old School Runescape. So for the past, I don't know, like 10 videos or something, we have been just going ham at everything to do with a recipe for disaster. And today I want to take us on a quick vacation. You know, we are continuing recipe for disaster, but you know, let's not only focus on that, let's do something else. And well, by the location I'm at, you guys may already know what I'm about to do, but if you don't, there is this quest chain called Elemental Workshop. I know nothing about this quest. Nobody has ever mentioned this quest to me. Nobody has ever recommended this quest to me. Nobody's even said the name of this quest. This quest is completely unknown to me. But the cool thing is that it's a quest chain. It's Elemental Workshop 1 and 2. And because of that, I can do Elemental Workshop 1. It's very short as well. It's an early quest from 2004. So I reckon, you know, if it's not like super cryptic, that I can knock it out reasonably quickly as well, which means that I can do Elemental Workshop 1, which I have the requirements for 20 mining, 20 smithing, 20 crafting, 3 skills by the way that I very much do enjoy, so I'm curious to see how I'm going to have to use these. And Elemental Workshop number 2 is short, so it once again is not very long. It requires 30 smithing, which we have, 20 magic, yet another skill that I very much enjoy, and Elemental Workshop 1 needs to be completed. It was from 2006. And I've mentioned this a couple times, I really do enjoy the idea of doing quest chains back to back wherever it's possible. So the way I'm doing this right now is every so often I'll look through a quest chain and I'll see, am I close to being able to do all the quests in a row? And quite often the answer is no. Very often because 1 or 2 of the later quests are Grandmaster quests that require a lot of different things to be done, where I can probably do like the first half, but in the second half I can't do yet. But for this quest chain, I can do all of them. So I like that idea. I don't know if they're good quests, I don't know if they're good rewards, I know nothing about them. But for the next 2 videos, the plan is to do Elemental Workshop 1 and 2. So, to be able to start number 1, I have to interact with this bookcase here. I can search it. And you search the bookcase and find a battered book, you take it. So I guess we're starting off with a reading section. Start the Elemental Workshop 1 quest? Yes. Okay. Well guys, get your coffee, get your snacks, we are going in. Within the pages of this book, you will find the secret to working the very elements themselves. Early in the 5th Age, a new ore was discovered. This ore has a unique property of absorbing, transforming, or focusing elemental energy. A workshop was erected close by to work this new material. The workshop was set up for artisans and inventors to be able to come and create devices made from the unique ore, found only in the village of the Seers. It's called the Book of the Elemental Shield. Oh, will this give me an upgraded shield? Oh, I would love that. After some time of successful industry, the true power of this ore became apparent, as greater and more powerful weapons were created. Realizing the threat this posed, the Magi of the time closed down the workshop and bound it under lock and key, also trying to destroy all knowledge of manufacturing processes. Yet, this book remains, and you may still find a way to enter the workshop within this leather-bound volume. Ooh! Where is this workshop and how do I get in? The book has 2 parts, an introduction and an instruction section. You flip the book open to the introduction and start reading. Okay. Can I read it again? Can I somehow flip it open to the different section? I'm trying to figure out if there's any way I can go from this book to the other instruction section. I'm just clicking. Maybe it's like a hidden button. Or maybe I need some sort of librarian to help me out. Now, it is talking about the village of the Seers, which is the village that I'm in right now. So you would reckon that someone in this village may have some knowledge. Maybe the Seer himself has some knowledge. Many greetings. I seek knowledge and power. Knowledge comes from experience. Power comes from a battle axis. That's wise. Many greetings. Many greetings. Remember, whenever you set out to do something, something else must be done first. That is very much the case in RuneScape, where almost every time I want to go do something, I have to do something else first. But for Elemental Workshop, that is not the case. But who knows something about this? Could the librarian in Varrock maybe have some clues? Maybe Reldo has some idea. Hello there, EK. Anything to trade? Only knowledge. How much do you want for that then? No, sorry, that was just my little joke. I'm not the trading type. Oh well. Maybe Surok Magis has some idea? Oh, it's you again. Well, what is it this time? Do you have any jobs or quests that I could do for you? Ah, there are plenty of things I need done, but something tells me you're not quite ready for them right now. Come back another time. Okay, so what quest starts here? No other visible quest at least. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how I can use this. It says clearly that this book has a flip over, right? But I don't think I have the ability to go to the different section. How do I go there? Do I need to find someone who can tell me? Someone who can read it? Or am I being a complete idiot and is it literally just like right in front of me somewhere right now? I'm just reading this book over and over again, assuming there to be information in here that I can use. So the interesting things I found is, first of all, it's talking about lock and key. So I'm assuming I need to find some sort of key to get access to this workshop. And then it says, this book remains and you may still find a way to enter the workshop within this leather-bound tome. Wait, can I destroy the book? Is there a key in the book? I mean, wouldn't I be able to find that by just like flipping the pages? I think I would. Can I find a key in the book? That would be very clever writing if that's the case. Use a knife on the book. Slash book! We get a better key! Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Now I don't know where I'd use it, but I'm assuming there is a... Oh, cutting open the spine of the book with a blade, I found a key hidden under the leather binding. Where is this workshop and how do I get in? Guys, I'm starting to realize that a lot of the time, whenever I read a book, like every line is written with a certain purpose, and if it's talking about something that you need to do, like something specific you need to do, then quite often you can take it quite literal and it works, which... Like, at the start of this series, I would never have used a knife on the book randomly, because I wouldn't have thought about it. But now that I kind of understand how their writing team designs their quest, like, it's starting to make more sense. I'm still not sure if it's always good or bad, but at least they're consistent in the way in which they instruct you, although sometimes a bit cryptic. Okay, so we don't know where it goes, but I reckon... it is somewhere in the Seer's village. So we go to Camelot, go to Seer's village, and we'll see if we can find some sort of door that we can use the key on. Okay, let's start in the house where we found the key. We found the book and the key. Is there any place where it looks like I might be able to use a key? Under the carpet? In the drawers? No, I don't think there's anything in here. Okay, I'm gonna go through all the other houses, and if I see something that feels out of the ordinary, where there might be a keyhole or something, I will cut back in. There's an odd looking wall that apparently I can open. Wait, hold on. I meant to go on the inside, or is it something on the outside? Wait, hold on. Where are we walking right now? What is this wall? Is that something? I want to do it from the inside. Why did my character just run all the way around? Couldn't I have done that from over here? Like, isn't it just like this crack? It is. Did I use the key for that? Or not? Yeah, you used the bad key. That's an interesting looking wall. I would never have been able to tell there was something there unless I got like the on hover thing. I guess the little things on the top of the bottom kind of signify there's something there, but it's not very clear. Now to explore this area thoroughly, to find what forgotten secrets it contains. A new music track called Twilight. Alright, let's look at the quest. I have found a secret door in the Seer's village smithy. Where is the workshop and how do I get in? There is obviously lots to do here. Okay. Smith workbench. You don't have any suitable metals to use with this workbench. You can open up a hatch of some kind, but you're unable to open up the locked hatch. There are fire elementals. Let's kill one. They look kind of cool. It feels good to be hitting high again. Oh, Grimy Termin. There we go. Oh, we have to kill a certain amount of them, I think, for a diary entry. So we might as well just quickly do that because they're quite easy to kill for us. Strength level 53. This task seems to be a bit longer than I expected. I thought it was going to be like, you know, kill 5 of them or something. But I'm up to 19 right now and we're still going. I could go and check how many I need, but, you know, at this point I'm just kind of hammering away. At least I'm getting decent strength experience, so that's quite nice. And they are rather satisfying mobs. I quite enjoyed their design and they seem rather weak. Alright, I think I'm reading this wrong. I think I'm just getting stage 1 32 times. Like, you know, I don't think it's counting up. I think I'm just repeating the same task over and over. I'm thinking there's probably multiple elementals in here because I do see air elementals and like all different kinds of them. It's probably going to be kill one of each, right? Something like that. Because on the first fire one I killed, that's what I got. And, you know, the quest itself is all about, you know, elemental workshops and stuff. So, you know, that would make a lot of sense. One thing that I do appreciate in Old School RuneScape is because the combat is generally, especially at this point of the game, fairly stationary. You really get to look at the mob models. There we go. Yeah, stage 2. Okay, there we go. So that's the way you do things around here. So that's just the earth room. Then over there, those are water elementals. Ooh, I love their design with the like glaive looking things. Actually, they're not glaives. They're more like, they're like jousting things, aren't they? Like very similar to jousting things. There's a lever we can pull. Also, vials of water are dropped here. Okay. So let's pull this lever to see what it does. You hear the sound of the flow gauge resetting. There's water controls we can turn. Okay, I'll return here in just a moment. I want to check out the final element, which I'm assuming is going to be earth. So we have fire, air, water, and... yeah, okay. That's going to be earth elementals. We kill one of these as well, and then I reckon we complete the task. There's also elemental rock we can mine. I guess I should bring myself a pickaxe, right? I mean, it did say that mining was required, so I should bring myself a pickaxe and a hammer, I think. So after this kill, I'll go back and grab it. It's a cool sound effect as you hit it. Listen to it. There we go. Well done. You've completed an easy task in the Kandarin area. Beautiful. And they drop rocks. Hey, we had those earlier as well. I guess for these, yes, we need a mining, well, like a pickaxe. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, let's mine elemental rock and just see what happens. Oh, get off of us. Oh, okay, so it's a combat encounter. Wait, does this mean that I can never mine them, or do they sometimes come alive or something? I'm a bit low HP, I forgot to grab food. Oh, they drop elemental ore when they die. And now a new one spawns as well. Okay. But elemental ore, it is character bound. And it looks really cool with the purple color to it. I do enjoy that. I don't know what I need it for, but I can keep picking up elemental ores, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I could farm that here if I need it. I'm assuming I need it for the quest at some point, but I don't know exactly where. There's a smith workbench we can go to again. We don't have suitable materials. Okay. I mean, we have the ore. Now, what can we do in the other room? So the water room has 2 water control panels and a lever. So what if I go here? You turn the handle. Okay, so I've made it green. Green is good, right? Do I make this one green as well? Now they're both green. And now I pull the lever. You hear the sound of a water wheel starting up. Okay. So does this mean the water is now moving through the pump? But what exactly has it achieved? I guess I'll do something here as well. I guess we have to do something in every room, right? So those are for the ores. That is for that fixing. I guess I probably did that right now. This one has this bellows thing that I can maybe fix. You need a piece of leather, some thread, and a needle to fix this. Okay, we're back here. So now I can fix the bellows, right? I have the things that I need. You stitch the leather over the hole in the bellows. The bellows already look fixed to you. Okay, do I also use them or something? Pull lever. So now this one is on as well. The bellow pumps air down the pipe. Okay, so there's water being pumped. There's air being pumped. I have the ore. What do I do in the fire room? There must be something to do here as well, right? Unless this design is asymmetrical, which I do appreciate sometimes, where it's like, you know, not every room needs to have a purpose. I don't see any interactables outside of a bunch of crates. Maybe there's something in them. You search the crate but find nothing. Okay. But the other one says you don't find anything interesting. I feel like once you've done everything, this thing might activate. Because it's like a furnace. And maybe we need this thing to be active. So this is the final result room. And that thing is active. That thing is active. Do I do something in the earth room maybe? Or something in the central room now that the pipes are connected? Okay, so I do have the ore that the quest is talking about, like the very unique ore. I don't see anything else to do in this room besides get the ore, I think, because all I can do here is mining these guys, but I don't think there's really a purpose to getting more and more and more unless I know what to do with it. I can... oh, these crates are empty. Okay. Like, I'm thinking I need to smith something here, and I want to use the elemental ore on the workbench, but I don't have what I need. You don't have any suitable metals to use with this workbench. Oh? I found a stone bowl. What do I do with the stone bowl? Wait, hold on. I was gonna put water in it, but the fire room must have a purpose, right? So what if I have to put lava in there? Yes. Okay, so my reasoning there was every room has had a purpose so far except for fire, and fire is used for smelting. So that made sense to me. Now, can I now smith here? No. Do I use the stone bowl on the elemental ore? What do I do next? Can I now maybe start this thing up with that? You empty the lava into the furnace. Ooh, yes. Okay. And now do I throw the ore into the furnace to create bars? You need 4 heaps of coal to smelt elemental ore. Oh, okay. I'll bring some coal. Sure. Okay, I have the coal. So now I can go over to the furnace and I can throw this in there. So is it going to be 1 elemental ore and 4 coal per bar or something? What did I just create? An elemental metal. It looks so cool. I love the purple look of it. Okay, so smith workbench. Whoa, wait. That was it? Oh! You've completed Elemental Workshop 1. I thought I was going to have at least some more stuff to do. Okay, so just crafting 1 shield was the goal. This was an odd quest. You know, I very much did enjoy the setup. You know, like, oh, it's a hidden workshop. You know, it was closed down because the metals were too powerful. You have to find your way in, you know, reactivate it, then craft a shield. I think this quest could have done with a little bit more intrigue near the end, like, you know, giving me different options of things to craft, something like that. It says ability to make elemental shields, so I now have an elemental shield. The elemental shield is unfortunately worse for everything that is not magic than my current black shield. I was looking forward to getting a new shield, so that's a little bit annoying, or well, more like unfortunate. So we will get 5k crafting experience, 5k smithing experience. That is quite nice. Do we get level ups? Yep, smithing 48. Okay, that at least is very nice to see. I mean, to be fair, maybe Elemental Workshop 2 will allow me to do much more with this. Because right now, this thing looks a little bit bare bones. I do want to see what the shield looks like, though. Wow! Oh, that's a cool shield. That's a really cool shield. I would love to rock a shield like this. But unfortunately, it's just not very good. Anyway, guys, that was Elemental Workshop 1. Probably a fairly short video. Next time, we will return for Elemental Workshop 2, which I reckon is also not very long. And then after that, you know, we'll see you once again. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.